Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We have a new cutting edge marketing solution that integrates digital technologies into direct mail, and our product specialist, Morgan DiGiorgio, is going to present it to you today. So, without further ado, I will turn it over to you, Morgan.
Thanks so much, Cassandra. And thank you very much for asking me to present today. It's a marketing solution that I'm really excited about. It's a mail-centric product, and we all know how amazing and productive direct mail marketing is. And like Cassandra said, we integrate digital integrations to enhance the overall effectiveness of an already very viable and existing direct mail marketing campaign. So I'm very excited to present today. We all know how effective direct mail marketing is. Unfortunately, in the past and until we had a marketing solution like Direct Mail 2.0, it's been very difficult to be able to quantify the results or your return on investment on a direct mail marketing campaign. It's really easy to quantify results or track or gauge return on investment with digital, but with our offline marketing, we know that it's working, but it's really difficult to track exactly what our return on investment is. But with DM 2.0, we're going to show you how we're going to seamlessly track the overall effectiveness of the entire campaign and increase response and conversion rates. So MIT did a study, and they show that 90% of interested people are going to go to a website prior to calling. When they receive a mail piece, consumer behavior is that they're going to go to a website. They're not necessarily going to go running into a brick and mortar location. They don't always even pick up the phone and call. But what they do is that they go to the website, they like to investigate the company and information gather. They also like to go to competitors' websites and see what other businesses out there are offering the same products, services, what their price points are. And 96% of individuals, according to Google Analytics, are going to do just that. An interest is going to be generated by the direct mail piece. They're going to go to the website, but then 96% of them are going to leave without taking any kind of action. They're not going to convert. They're not going to make a purchase. They're going to leave. And most likely, they're going to go and see what your competitors are up to. So with Direct Mail 2.0, we're providing you with a solution where we are going to be able to continue to re-engage your customers over and over again so that we can ensure that you are the one getting the business and not your competitors. So Direct Mail 2.0 is a marketing-based solution that will seamlessly track the effectiveness of your direct mail campaign while enhancing the results through the integration of digital platforms like Google, Facebook, and Instagram, where we'll be utilizing these platforms to re-engage your customers time and time again and give you an astronomical amount of exposure and get you in front of that end user customer. So we integrate the most effective marketing channels into your direct mail to ensure that you're going to get the best results. Let's talk a little bit about each of the integrations that we have to offer. The first one that I'd like to talk about is called Social Match. This is going to be your pre-mailing warm-up. People are more inclined to take an action when they've seen your message on social media or anywhere before receiving your mail piece. So we integrate with Facebook and Instagram, and what we're going to do is pre-match your mailing list to social media accounts and then start delivering and serving up ads to these people before, during, and after your mailing. So for several days prior to the mail piece being delivered, they're going to be starting to get familiarized with your brand, your marketing message, your offer, so that when they do receive the mail piece, they're going to be more inclined to take an action, go to the website, or even engage in a purchase. We're going to continue to follow them around and give you some additional opportunities to engage that end user customer via these social media accounts for several days after the mail piece has hit as well. We utilize an omni-channel marketing approach. So we want everything to be cyclical. Repetition is a really crucial aspect to marketing so that you can get the best results. So through a marketing solution like this, we're going to offer you that repetition like never before and through so many different channels that your customer is going to really have the altruistic approach of that top of mind brand awareness. They're going to be really familiar, with your marketing message, the images, the ads, the offer, because we're going to be delivering these same cyclical messages and offer and marketing message through the direct mail piece, through the social media accounts, and through all of the other digital marketing integrations. We're going to equip you with a dashboard where you're going to be able to log in and see the results of your campaign of each of the integrations. So for Social Match, you're going to be able to see how many people from your mailing list have seen your ads and how many times those ads have been displayed, and then how many times that the ads have been clicked. You're also going to be able to dial down into certain specific demographic information if you wanted to see what demographics of the audience or mailing list were actually being reached or the ads are being served up to, and you can export that information via a CSV file. So we also provide you with an enhanced mail tracking feature. We're going to give you predictability and peace of mind to know when your mail is projected to reach mailboxes, and we're also going to give you a delivery confirmation down to a per piece level. So you're going to know the percentage of mail that has arrived, the percentage that is left to be delivered, and it's going to really equip you with a lot of very valuable and useful information. You know, the United States Postal Service does a great job at delivering all of our mail, you know, but things do happen. So this is going to give you the information to see that what you paid for is indeed either projected to be delivered and confirmed as when it has been delivered. And in the event that you see that it hasn't, it gives you an opportunity to use that information to get in contact with us so that we can get in contact with the Postal Service and see exactly where your mail is, and so that we can ensure that it does get delivered. So we're going to equip each mail piece with an intelligent mail barcode, and that's what's going to allow us to track each individual mail piece and be able to stay on top of it and make sure that what you paid for does in fact actually reach your target audience. We're also going to give you the information in the dashboard that you can be using to see, you know, say you're, you know, want to know if a certain particular individual received the mail piece. You can, like I said, search on a very granular level by first and last name. Or if you want to see a certain region, you can search by city, state, or zip even. And also, if you're running simultaneous or parallel digital campaigns, this information is going to be very helpful for you so that you can make the best use out of the timing of those simultaneous digital campaigns. Like you'll probably want to pull the trigger on an email campaign, you know, send an email out a couple days prior to the mail hitting, engage the customer through that avenue, and then even send, you know, a follow-up offer, you know, within 24 hours of the mail hitting, and then gauge and see, you know, who internally has converted, and you know, even send another follow-up email a few days after that with a really attractive offer to really funnel those individuals into converting. So we also integrate with Google Maps, really cool feature. This is also going to give you peace of mind in terms of your mailing list. You know, if you purchase a mailing list within a certain demographic, say, you know, home values in excess of $1 million, you know, you don't want to dial in here and look at a street level view and see that your mail was being delivered to an apartment complex. So we're giving you the peace of mind that the mailing list that you purchased, your mail is being delivered to those particular demographics. Additionally, this is very useful for certain industries and certain businesses to have the opportunity to see the landscape of the area, the grounds, home condition, roof type, and other factors that might come into play with whatever types of products or services that you might be marketing. So we also integrate with Informed Delivery. Informed Delivery is a newer service that's being offered by the United States Postal Service. Every day, every individual that is signed up for Informed Delivery is going to receive either a mobile notification via mobile app, or they're going to receive an email showing them what mail is going to be in their mailbox at the end of that day. There's about 14.7 million people that are signed up with Informed Delivery right now, and they just engaged in a massive marketing campaign. So they've been onboarding about 1 million people per month. We're going to send a grayscale image of your direct mail piece in these email or mobile notification, and we're also going to embed a full color ride along image right underneath that grayscale image that they can click on and go back to your website where we want them to convert. So it's another opportunity for you to get in front of that end user customer and another opportunity for them to get to your website and engage in business with you. It's also going to move your mail piece to the top of that email or notification. So it's the first image or offer that they're going to see. And the stats on informed delivery are out of this world. Typical standard digital list has somewhere around a digital marketing has somewhere around a 20 to 25% open rate on a house list and around 0.1% click-through rate on an ad. Informed delivery has a 92% overall open rate, an 86% daily open rate, and around 7 to 8% click-through rate on the ad. So we know that people are opening these emails. They're checking their mail digitally, so to speak. So we know this is a great opportunity, with these kind of statistics, if you're going to be sending a digital email, the way to do it is definitely through informed delivery up for this on it coming from a trusted source, and people are checking these emails, so you know that you're going to get that exposure and you're going to get in front of that customer, and the stats on the click-through are really out of this world as well, and you'll be able to see in your dashboard how many times the email was opened or how many people are signed up for informed delivery and checking their mail digitally, how many emails were sent, and how many times the ads have been clicked. And this is an example of what they're going to see in that mobile notification or via that email. So grayscale image, and then they can click on the ad and go back to your website. So a really great way for you to capitalize upon the service that the post office is offering, that consumer behavior, they're really engaging, and a really great way for you to engage with your customer. So we also offer a call tracking feature. And what we're going to do is we're going to issue you a local or a toll-free number that is going to be transferred over to your business line. We're going to record every single call for quality assurance. And this is going to really help you start to quantify the results of your direct mail campaign, because you're going to know that every call that came in as a direct result of the direct mail marketing campaign. We're also going to be capturing some very useful information, a date and time stamp of the call, so you can know your response rate on your direct mail. We're going to be able to capture the phone number that was called in from, first and last name, address information, and demographic information. So a lot of times you might have a mailing list with an address, but perhaps not a phone number. Or you might have a landline, but not necessarily a cell phone. So this is going to give you an opportunity to capture some very valuable information on your prospect or lead. You can export all of this via CSV. You can import it into your CRM and update your prospect or leads list. You can follow up via text message if you have a cell phone. You can ensure you have appropriate phone numbers for call follow-up, and you can even make sure that you update your address information if we have, secondary or third addresses where we might be able to reach these individuals via direct mail. So on your dashboard, you're going to see the number of calls that came in from the campaign. And this is showing you what it's going to look like here, and that you can export this file for utilization or import into your own CRM software. So we also do something called online follow-up. So speaking about repetition, right? It's so imperative that we are repeatedly and consistently delivering the same marketing messages to our consumers. But it's so imperative, additionally, that we are re-engaging our customers. We're spending a lot of marketing dollars to drive traffic to our website. And as Google Analytics shows, 96% of these people are leaving without converting or engaging in a sale. And 80% of sales are actually made between the 8th and the 12th contact. So when you think about a marketing solution like this, the direct mail piece might be the 3rd contact. So we need to get you up into those 8th and 12th contacts, and Direct Mail 2.0 does exactly that. With online follow-up, the mail piece is going to direct your prospects to your website. And then when they get to your website, they're going to pick up a cookie, And then we're going to start following them all over the Google Ad Display Network with your ads and be re-engaging them. They were interested, they went to your website, they left, and now when they browse around the internet, we're going to be reminding them that they were interested in your products and services and giving them tons of ample opportunity to engage with you or to do business with you. So I was speaking a little bit earlier, about consumer behavior and how when they're going to your website and leaving, they're also going to competitors' websites, and it's so imperative for you to have a follow-up campaign where you're re-engaging your consumers because you are spending marketing dollars to drive that traffic to your website. But unfortunately, you're also spending those marketing dollars that are driving traffic to your competitors' websites. And if they have follow-up campaigns and you don't, they're going to be the ones that are going to be re-engaging your customers. So we really want to ensure that your marketing dollars are not only driving traffic to your website, but also re-engaging your customers with these follow-up campaigns and ensuring that you're getting your business and squeezing the most money out of those marketing dollars that are being spent on trying to acquire this new business. And we're all about showing you that it works. So on your dashboard, we're going to show you the number of people on your follow-up list, or who went to your website, and then the number of times that the ads have been displayed. So these people that went to your website are going to be displayed your ads hundreds, maybe even sometimes thousands of times. So we are going to be giving you a ton of exposure here. You're going to be all in front of the customer, repeatedly over and over again. And it's so imperative to do that too, because we don't really know when the timing is right, for the consumer to engage in business in you. And there's so many factors that come into play as to why, maybe when they receive the informed delivery email, it's not the right time. Maybe it's financial, or maybe the event hasn't occurred to where they have the necessity for your services yet, but maybe in 30 days they do. And oh, there they see your ad again and they're familiar with you and they remember, oh yeah, you know what? That's the company that I'm going to use, for this issue that I have or for this need that has just cropped up. Or maybe, they were just busy when they saw your ad and had to run out the door, but they did want to do business. And we're going to constantly be re-engaging them and reminding you so that we can increase your conversion rates. So website visitors that are retargeted with display ads are 70% more likely to convert on your website because we're re-engaging them and driving them back. And it actually increases conversion somewhere around 26%. And in one study, we saw that retargeted ads actually led to a 726% lift in site visitation after only 4 weeks. So we were seeing there that, in fact, a 726% lift, we were consistently resending individuals back to the website because that website traffic increased astronomically. So Google and Facebook are direct competitors. And of course, we like to leverage both platforms to give you the maximum amount of exposure and value. Facebook is a massive platform. We've got billions of users on Facebook and social media, spending somewhere around 3 to 4 hours per day on the social media. So a really viable platform for you to be capitalizing upon this time that people are spending, and a great opportunity for you to be serving up your ads to them while they're spending all this time on social media. The fastest growing new profile demographic on Facebook is age 65 and up. So it's squashing the theory that we only have younger generation or millennials or this, envisioned tech savvy, demographic people on Facebook. We do have an older demographic of people that are on social media. And it's an imperative stat because that demographic is actually the most susceptible to respond or take an action when they receive a direct mail piece. So when they go to the website, they're going to pick up a cookie, and then they're going to start to see ads through their social media news feeds, and we're going to be re-engaging them repeatedly over and over through their social media accounts. Social media is very active and interactive platforms. People are liking, they're sharing, they're commenting, very likely to engage and click through on an ad of their interest and convert and go back and convert on your website through social media. So on your dashboard, you'll see how many people are on your follow-up list, number of times that the ads have been displayed, and the number of times that the ads have been clicked. And you can also dial down into that demographic information. You can export that via CSV. It's going to give you a really good gauge on who is actually interacting, who took an action, and you can utilize that to create some more targeted mailers for future marketing that really speak to those particular demographics. Now, the last integration that I'm going to talk about today is called Lead Match. We're going to provide you with a list of who came to your website from your mailing list. We're also going to provide you with a list of unique website visitors that went to your website that weren't on your mailing list. So this is where we're going to show you that true measurement or attribution that has never been able to do before with regards to your offline marketing or your direct mail marketing campaign. So when somebody receives the mail piece in the mailbox and goes to your website and they leave, we're going to run it through our proprietary technology that is going to identify a match by searching them by IP address, device ID, cookies within that device ID, and an over 300-point matching system to tell you these individuals were on your mailing list, they took an action, and they went to your website. You can use that information to calculate your return on investment. You can also see who went to the website that converted and save yourself money on future mailings by not mailing to the same people. And you can also see who went to your website, took an action, and didn't convert, and utilize that information to funnel those people into converting by hitting them with subsequent direct mail marketing campaigns and also supplementing with your digital. We're going to be building you the most viable mailing list that there really is, right? We spend a ton of money and resources and research and utilize funds to try to get, an appropriate mailing list that's going to be prospecting for people that may or may not have the necessity for our business or services. The leads that we're going to provide you with, or the mailing list that we're building you, are people that are actually interested or potentially, most likely 99% of the time, have a need for your business or service because they were actually actively searching for you and were on your website. And we're going to be able to provide you with a mailing list so that you can start marketing to and mailing to these individuals that have a need for your business or your services.